All right. Get back on that. There we go. Okay, so today we are doing our map of Rome. The first thing you're going to need is your labeling device. Black or blue pen or pencil, something to label with. Make sure that your map says Ancient Rome at the top, north pointed up, and you see that nice boot of Italy, because that's what we're going to be working with today. So just to point out where we are in the world here, this right here, this is Greece. So this is what we were learning. We were kind of zoomed in on that little area last time. We're going to be focusing on Rome, which is obviously develops in Italy. Rome's still there today. But we're going to be talking about all of this land kind of all around here because Rome becomes a big empire. So the first thing you need to do is start labeling some stuff. So right here, you need to put a dot. Whoops. Can you see that? Now you zoom in. A dot right there. Label that Rome. That little dot is Rome.
How do you spell it?
R-O-M-E. Rome. It's on the top of your paper too. Okay. There's some other things besides just the city of Rome. And if that was it, that would be easy, right? Rome, done. Okay. That you have to know. So the first things we're going to do is label some mountains. So Rome is surrounded kind of like Greece with mountains. They have some really tall mountains that kind of block it up here. And I'm going to draw those in. These are the Alps. A-L-P-S. They are really tall. What kind of things, how would those mountains be a benefit to the people in Rome? Cameron?
They keep out intruders.
Keep out intruders, so they're really good protection. How might they be a hurtful thing? Landon?
Isolates them from the rest of the world.
Yep, it would be isolating, so it would make trade a little bit more difficult. Lucky for them, they're surrounded by water, okay? And that is very helpful with trade. There's another set of mountains that kind of go down the middle of Rome, here. Or I should say Italy. These mountains, can you see them? These mountains are the Apennines. So it's A-P-E-N-N-I-N-E-S. A-P-E-N-N-I-N-E-S. I know it's really hard to see that.
Can you say it again?
A-P-E-N N-I.
So it's A-P-E-N.
Yep, two N's in the middle. A-P-E-N-N-I-N-E-S.
Got it.
N-E-S. Yep, Apennines. Those are the Apennines Mountains. Now those aren't quite as tall. So their benefit of protection and all of that would be a little bit less than the Alps. But they're still there. They're not as separating as the ones in Greece. The ones in Greece really kept them isolated, right? So they grew up in these independent city-states. The mountains here didn't really do that. So they weren't separated into individual little city-states. So they grew into one people. Now, like I said, they are surrounded by water. The first one here, move this up a little bit, is, see if I can zoom in, the Tyrrhenian Sea. T-Y-R-R-H-E-N-E-A-N-C. Tyrrhenian Sea. T-Y-R-R-H-E-N-E-A-N. Tyrrhenian Sea. The other one is the one that we put on our map last time. It's in between Rome and Greece. This is Greece right here. And that is the Adriatic Sea. Adriatic Sea. A-D-R-I-A-T-I-C. Adriatic Sea.
It's all
Yep. We got a lot of writing to do in a little tiny area, unfortunately.
Is your goal to make it so you can't read the map?
Not really. Down here is this big body of water we have labeled many, many times this year. What do you think it is? There you go. You guys have gotten the hang of the Mediterranean now. Mediterranean Sea. So what are the benefits of all these seas?
They can build boats and sail.
Fishing!
Fishing, trading, all of those things would be a benefit. And Rome is right on quick access to the Mediterranean Sea, which is quick access to the Mediterranean. So they can trade with, here's the Nile, Egypt, Greece, all of these areas here, which is all part of the Persian Empire, which later becomes part of the the Roman Empire. Macedonian Empire, the Roman Empire, it kind of gets taken over. This is where the Silk Road all connects here, so the people from Asia, India, and China can come over and trade with these people too, so they're all kind of connected. Yes, Cody?
Never mind.
Okay, Rome also has some islands that are part of Italy. So the first one right here becomes a big part of things that you need to know about is Sicily. I'm going to draw a little line and label it over here. Sicily. The other island right here is Sardinia. Sardinia. And no, I don't know if sardines come from Sardinia. Or if that's how they got their name. Sounds like maybe it would be, but
Don't order pizza from them.
I like Sicilian food, Sicilian pizza, Sicilian sausage.
How do you spell it?
Sardinia. The last island we got to label is right here. I'm going to draw a little line up. This is Corsica. 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 Just so we know where we are in the world, we're going to put a few other little labels on the map here. This right here is a body of water. Anybody remember what body of water this might be? What?
The Red Sea.
No, Red Sea's down in Egypt. The Red Sea is the one that looks like a rabbit.
Yeah.
What's this one?
The Gulf.
Not the Gulf. Gulf would be down here.
Arabian.
It is a sea, so I'm going to go ahead and put sea.
Is it Arabian?
It's not Arabian.
Red Sea.
Not the Red Sea.
Red Sea's down there with the, what's that piece?
That looks like a bunny.
It starts with a B.
Red Sea.
Black Sea.
Oh yeah. Doesn't that have like the most salt, or like a lot of salt where you can actually float?
That's the Dead Sea.
Which is also almost dried up now.
That has so much salt that life can't live in it, which is why they call it the Dead Sea.
So usually, you can like wheel.
BLACK, black. Black Sea. BLACK, black. Black Sea. Okay. This is the Nile. This is where Egypt is. Over here we're going to label a famous city we talked about last unit. Exactly. Alexandria. Alexandria.
It's gotta be the least.
Alexandria. It becomes a very famous city. There is another city on the top of Africa here that we have to label that becomes really important in the wars that we're going to talk about in ancient Rome. They have a set of wars called the Punic Wars. And they are fighting with this city, which is right here. And this city is Carthage. 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 Now, they are fighting mostly because of trading. As you can see, Carthage is pretty close to the sea right here, trade routes. In between Rome and Carthage are these islands. Okay, you're going to see some fighting over islands and trading. Then we're gonna come all the way over here. Anybody have any idea what country this is today right here? What is it? Spain. Good, except for a little piece, which is Portugal. This is Spain. Back then it was, guess what? Spain. And there is a city here that we're going to label because it's important in some of the things we're going to talk about. New Carthage. Yeah, they're real creative back in the old days. Carthage and New Carthage.
Alexandria.
Like New Mexico.
And New Alexandria.
North Egypt and South Egypt.
Now, this right here is now a lot of different countries, but we're going to label it as one thing that it was called back then, and it is Gaul. G-A-U-L. And that is important to Julius Caesar's story.
For a moment, I thought you said ball.
Nope, Gaul. G-A-U-L. Gaul. All right, coming over here. This is so we can know where we are in the world. We're going to put a few more labels on this map. This one is Greece. What's right above Greece? Who remembers?
The Macedonians.
Macedonians. So we're going to label Macedonia. They're right above Greece up there. And we're going to put another little label right here just so you know where you are in the world. What city-state was right there? Who remembers? Athens. Very good.
Bless you.
Athens is right here.
Yep. I can't even read the map except for the words that
Wait, so, did you put on Sparta too? Did you put,
Nope, just Athens. But where would Sparta be?
At the bottom. Kind of right there.
Yeah, kind of right here.
Well, Athens is obviously superior, which is why we labeled it.
Okay. You are going to need, really quickly, a blue. So you can just draw your rivers on there. Because they're too small to really, like, have on the map. But they're still important, especially one. One's in the song that we're learning about. Okay. There are a couple rivers. Now, remember Greece, we didn't have any rivers that we drew, right? Freshwater was a problem. Rome has more fresh water than Greece does because it has several rivers. One of them is right here. It's basically just a tiny line you're going to draw like that.
Done.
It's just a tiny line you're going to draw like that. It's not very big. Okay? This is, and I'm going to draw a line, kind of label it over here. The problem with this area is that Rome is so big that the area you got to label a lot in is so small. This is the Tiber River, T-I-B-E-R.
How do you have room? I don't have room. What is T? What?
T-I-B-E-R.
Somebody has to draw a line all the way down to the.
And if you have to, you have to.
Go across Sicily.
B-E-R, Tiber, like tiger, but a B instead of a G. Tiber River. The Tiber River is running through Rome. That's what it is, Tiber River. There is another little river.
what exactly call it running through Rome?
Yeah,
Oh, that's in the song. That's in the song, bro. Call me.
it's in the song. Right here's another little river, and it's basically just a line like that. See it?
Whoa. How do you have that much room?
They're right small. This one is the Rubicon. Right there. That one's the Rubicon, like Rubicon Jeeps. Rubicon River.
I don't know.
How do you spell it?
R-U-B-I-C-O-N. It's very tiny. These rivers are tiny. They're not very big because look how wide Italy is. Not very wide.
Pretty big.
Rubicon River right there.
I mean, Greece is small.
And last river is a tiny little
Don't make fun of
right here. Right up there.
Oh,
That one is the Po River. The Po.
Ho rising.
Well, guess what? You're done with the labeling part.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Freedom.
Okay. You do need to come down here in this big open space. Sorry, what do you need to see still? P-O and then river. Come down to this big empty space and draw a box. We're going to make a little key for our colors.
We need that big of a key?
You're going to need 5 boxes.
What are they like the long names or like spreading things?
Yeah, they're kind of. Okay, this first box we're going to name Rome in 500 BC. We're going to see how Rome grows. Now remember BC time, as it gets older you count down. So Rome in 500 BC is older than Rome in 264 BC. I need to pause for a second? Yeah. Okay. Are we good? Next one, Rome. In 146 BC.
I'm in 0.
Are we gonna have to layer the colors?
No. It basically just starts to spread out. Then, Rome in 44 BC.
Jeez.
Yeah, Rome just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's like 40. So like, wasn't? Wait. Was BCE before God?
Before, BC stands before Christ, yeah.
Wait. So was BC like after BC?
BC and BCE are the same thing. BC, yes, BC stands for before Christ. BCE takes religion out of it and changes it to before Common Era.
So Christ was born in 44 years.
Christ, yep. According to this calendar, the timeline.
Crazy.
Yep. Which means right now we are 2021 years since
In front of that.
the birth of Christ, yes.
Yes. After Christ.
Okay. This one. Keep marking on my paper. Label it territory from Carthage.
Finally, we're done with the Rome.
You're done with labeling. So the first thing you need to get in your hand after you finish labeling is an orange. Get an orange in your hand. Yeah, I have found an
Is the
orange.
first one going to be orange, the first box?
That one. Yeah.
Do you have the same kind?
The big pack of colored pencils. I have Crayola. It's close to the same.
I have 72.
I have 100. Hey, get an orange. Here we go. I'm going to color this first box orange. You're going to have to color a lot with this orange. Are you ready?
Rome was big back then.
A whole bunch. Your hand is going to hurt.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you ready?
Everyone loves the
Rome in 500 BC settled right here. Okay, it's a bunch of small villages, and they settled on 7 hills to protect them. 7 hills helped protect us from invasion. That's what they did. They built on 7 hills, and it is this big. You ready? There you go. Told you it was a lot, man. Your hand's gonna hurt. So Rome in 500 BC was only that much land. This wasn't Rome's, okay? Just that. So about 250 years later, Rome starts, it starts getting an army. It starts conquering land. And Rome in 264 BC, and you're going to need purple. Get purple in your hand.
Oh no! Second box.
Color this purple. Color that box, Rome in 264 BC, color it purple. And then come up to your boot. See that it's shaped like a boot. I'm going to draw a line right here. And the boot of Italy is going to be purple. And make sure you leave that little dot orange there.
The entire boot.
The boot.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
It's going to be a very pretty looking woman's purple boot.
With a very orange
High heel.
heel. With a very orange kneecap.
Yep. It's got an orange dot. It's stylish.
Your style's from the 90s.
Yeah. So that is Rome in 264 BC. So it starts to take over territory. Now I will tell you, Rome becomes really big. Up until Rome, the biggest empire was the Persian Empire. Then when Alexander the Great came in and started taking over land, he took over the Persian Empire and Greece and parts down here. Obviously we have an Alexandria down here. He took over so much land that he built the biggest empire. Then Rome shows up. Rome's like, here, drop the mic, boom, I'm going to show you a big empire. So Rome now gets a big army together and they start going out and conquering land. You are going to need yellow. My yellow is a little broken. Sad
I can't
yellow.
believe how much orange we had to use. My orange is now stuck.
I know, right?
My card is now kind of a little still.
Okay, is that a yellow? Unmellow yellow. Yeah, it's yellow. All right. Down here, you're going to color Roman 146 BC yellow. My unmellow yellow here. That's the name of this color, unmellow yellow. Then, you are also going to color the territory from Carthage yellow. This is what they get from Carthage.
Was that at the same time?
Yep.
We have two different color yellows.
No, one yellow. My unmellow yellow is colored in both these boxes.
That's too much to ask for
But
me.
are they the same thing? Carthage and Rome are the same thing. We probably more in the
Okay, coming over here. Start over here. I'm gonna make a line where I'm gonna stop color so you can kind of see. I'm gonna go all the way
Everything outside of the line,
here.
They conquered most of Spain.
Yep.
Got it.
And then over here, I'm gonna draw a line that goes up a little bit like that. Then a little bit around these mountains. And down through Macedonia and Greece.
What in the world?
Like that. So all of this in here, you're going to color yellow.
One second. I need to see the line. Real quick.
Rome's been getting busy.
So everything on the bottom side?
Yep, everything like all through here, 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 all the way to here.
Pretty big empire.
Yep.
It's massive. And who cares?
And this isn't even all of it yet.
Don't speak of who cares.
This is less than four.
We still have one more year. We have still have one more year to go.
So Rome has Greece now?
Most of it.
Rome has Greece now as of 146 BC. Yes.
Dude, how did Greece fall against everyone?
Greece fell against the Macedonians because they were so weak. They were fighting too much between themselves.
They took over
Yeah.
Macedonians.
So they couldn't fight
So
against
also
the
took
England.
over Greece. So take
You can go down.
Okay. That's not even all of it. After you're done with up here, you're going to come down here. And that's still yellow here, guys. You're going to color this little part of Carthage yellow.
Bye, Carthage.
My Carthage, your name is now ours.
See, this is why
Keep
you're
up with
angry.
your
They had
my
people going.
Bye, Carthage.
And that's not even all because we haven't done our green yet.
How
much green is there gonna be?
And when is it going to come in?
Carson, this is my shit.
Okay.
Is it just everything else?
I need a green.
Guys, get your
No, not everything.
Is Rome in 44 BC green?
Yep. So when you're done with yellow, go down to your Roman 44 BC box right here and color that green.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Our entire map should just be green at this point.
Get your
Not yet.
green out.
Okay. So green. I'm going to draw the line so you can see where you're going to color green. Ready? Go up to Gaul. Oops, I got some stuff on the pin. Okay, and then up here, we're going to go like back down a little bit, and then up.
I can't really
You're going to see it in a second. Hold on.
see. Yes, everything outside of that line is my territory.
Okay, so everything inside here, color green. That's the first thing. We're not done. Just color this part green.
It bothers me that when it goes down the line like that.
Where? Right here?
Yeah.
Well, these are political lines. This is another different political line. I actually don't need, I think actually that's a river. That's a river.
I think this river would be
We should not work anymore.
Well, they are for Rome.
Something tells me Spain's gonna come in like.
Because look, there's the Nile. The Nile's a huge river. That one's easy to see. These are small rivers and they're hard to see in Rome.
What do we do with leg?
I will tell you in a minute. We're not done with green yet. Okay, go over to right here. This is where the Persian Empire used to be. This is now going to be Rome's. So Rome is going to take over
Is Rome taking over yet? No.
all of that inside this line. So from here,
We can't really see it.
sorry. Is that better? So right inside here. What now? Right there. There's the Tigris and the Euphrates rivers right here. See how many times this land changes hand?
Hey, so what happened to Sparta? What happened to them?
They got destroyed.
Point of like, I'm gonna keep it a thing anymore.
Oh yeah, Sparta and Athens are still a city. Athens is still a big city.
So like, are they, like the wild average people that were there, like they're talking about Rome, basically.
Mm-hmm. Okay, down here by Carthage.
Yeah.
This is the last green.
The last of Rome before it collapsed. Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. It's just gonna be everywhere by
Just go up.
So all inside that line there can be colored green.
You're breaking the fourth wall. I can't.
Can you?
I'm just drawing the line a little bit darker so you can see it. See it? Inside this, you're going to color this all green.
Maybe you can do empire
Well, Rome eventually falls too.
All great empires.
Where is it fall to? What does it fall to?
China?
Being too big.
China broke
It
up.
literally falls to.
If you've ever seen Hamilton, they sing it in their song. Oceans rise, empires fall.
Wait, so I said good and wrong.
What?
Ocean.
Good and wrong.
All right. Get the blue. Baloo, baloo. Yep. That's really deep blue, but I'll use it. Okay. All of the water, shade blue. Oh, I forgot to label one thing. Ooh. How did I forget this? The Atlantic Ocean.
How did you forget that?
I don't know how I could forget it, but that's the ocean. Shade, all the water, blue. And I'm just going to do it lightly.
Lightly shade the entire. Oh no, that's purple. That's purple. That's blue.
Oh my
I
goodness.
don't really want to.
You don't want to what?
I don't want to make it. I don't want to ruin it. Like these maps.
I feel like we could have just used the Rome map for every scene.
You think?
Honestly, though,
It has Egypt. It has
Greece.
Greece,
Hey, I'm glad that you know where you are in the world. Look at that. You know where these places are.
Italy.
I don't.
Don't tell me that.
We don't know where we are in the world.
Only the smart people do.
We can't see where you're going.
If you ain't smart, guys, don't forget to come in the Red Sea.
I also forgot.
Don't.
I forgot something too. Sorry. They'll be mad, but I forgot these islands. They're yellow too.
I was gonna ask, like, why didn't they come to the island?
Yes.
What about that white open space? Up in the right corner.
Don't worry about the white open space right now.
Where do we stop coloring at?
You're just gonna color all the water.
All the
Can I color the Black Sea black?
No,
Why not?
Why? It's the
because it's water.
Can I color the Red Sea red?
No.
It will flow with blood.
Dude, I'm just trying to.
We can't really color.
12 plagues.
She's so big.
Black Sea blue.
Trust me, my content was already expired.
We have a
Did
sea.
they conquer the island underneath Greece?
And the Red Sea blue.
Did they conquer the island underneath Greece?
That little one right there, yeah. What island is that? Who remembers?
Crete.
Very good.
What is that? Wait, what did you say?
Crete.
Oh, yeah.
All right, the last one you're going to need is your gray. It's okay. I'm just going to tell you what to color. When you're done, you start coloring. All the rest of the land, we're coloring gray because it don't matter. So I'm just going to go through. Ooh.
Wait. Can my gray be white?
No.
Yeah.
You mean can you not color it? No. Color your gray. We're graying it
I don't have a
out.
gray. I don't have a gray.
Use a pencil.
I'm not.
You can use my gray.
I think what Luke is saying is that he doesn't really want to color it and he wants a reason why.
No, I actually don't have. I actually don't.
I know, but you can use mine.
How do you call it technically not like the gray?
So all the gray is not relevant.
Nope, not relevant.
Irrelevant. Get out
Which
of
is
my
why we're
sight.
graying it out. So that when we look at our map, we don't see it.
I would think it's irrelevant.
I mean, we wouldn't see it if it was white.
The green symbol is not.
White is the new gray.
Only because we can't conquer you, we don't care.
You can leave this box white. How about that?
Down.
Let's go.
I thought Alexandria was an important city for them.
10 seconds.
No, we just labeled it so we knew where we are in the world. What we talked about.
We don't need all of this. Nope.
And there it is.
Beautiful.
Okay. Listen. When you're done coloring your map, you need to take a picture of it with your Chromebook. If you have a phone, you want to take a picture of it with your phone, you can. But remember to take a picture with your Chromebook. Shh. You get to insert image from camera, take a picture with the camera on your screen, and add it in there. It's going to go on slide. Anybody have their notebook open? 'Cause
Wait, what? Wait,
yep, I got it open. Hold on. 5.
It's 5.
Do we not know about the west of Spain? Spain's the west of Spain.
It's going to go on slide 5. Don't forget that you should have these learning targets filled out. That I can define consul, dictator, patricians, plebeians, republic. And that you should also have, now this one, the challenges and opportunities of the geography of Rome. Yep. I'm still recording, but I'm turning it off now. Bye-bye.